How's it going, everybody? Cyrus Wolf here, and welcome back to another LSPDFR install video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a...
Hey, you! Why are you talking to yourself? It's creeping me out.
I mean, it's not that weird.
Well, it is to me.
Not weird at all.
What are you doing?
I'm just doing a install tutorial for
You're
YouTube.
making a YouTube video?
A YouTube video.
I've never heard of that. Is it like Life Invader?
It's kind of like Life Invader, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it would be the Life Invader. It would be Life Invader for you anyway, at least I think.
Maybe I can help you. You got a script or something?
I mean, I guess you could try to help me. We'd have to go to the desktop though.
Let's give it a try.
Well, okay then. Let's head on over to the desktop. All right, guys. Now that we're on the actual desktop here, we're gonna have our buddy here that we surprisingly met in game gonna go on and help us out with this because he said he wanted to help, so we'll let him do it. So there are 3 different types of, I guess, LSPDFR style plugins. There are standalone plugins, LSPDFR plugins, and LSPDFR callouts, which they
Whoa! Wait a darn minute.
Dude,
you just mentioned like 3 different things. You said LSPDFR plugins, standalone plugins, and callouts. What's the difference between them?
So LSPDFR plugins are plugins that get loaded by LSPDFR as soon as you go on duty in the game. It's the same thing for callouts. Callouts and LSPDFR plugins get loaded at the same time when you go on duty. Now, Rage plugin hooks or standalone plugins get loaded by Rage when you first launch the game. You can choose to whether or not load these plugins when you actually are loading into story mode, or to manually load them once you are in the game by using the F4 console command, and then type load plugin and then the plugin name, and then you hit enter, and it's pretty simple.
Okay, so just to recap to make sure I understand this. A standalone plugin, which is what we are installing in this video, are plugins that get loaded by a program called Rage Plugin Hook at the start of the game. And LSPDFR plugins and callouts get loaded by LSPDFR when you go on duty. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, I would say it is pretty neat, yep. So do you think you can do this?
All right, I think I understand what to do. But you will be there to help me, right?
I will most definitely be here to help you.
All right, to start things off, you're going to go down into the description of this video, where you will find the links to all the files we install in this, what did he call it? A tutorial? Did I say all that right? All right, now the links in the description will take you to these following files. Trunk control, which allows the player to control the trunk of their vehicle with the press of a button. License plate randomizer, which randomizes the plates found on vehicles. That one is strange because the plates are already random, but okay. I guess it's so you don't see the same plate twice. Didn't know that was a thing. Seatbelt, which is pretty self-explanatory. Bucket or ticket, or so you don't go flying through the windshield while driving, which wouldn't be a problem if you knew how to drive. And finally, Traffic Suite, which adds some vehicle modifications to your gameplay, like damage and fuel tracking. Man, I hope I'm doing this right. To install these files, it sounds pretty simple. You just open the file with a program like WinRAR or 7-Zip and drag and drop them into the appropriate locations. Let's open Trunk Control by double-clicking the WinRAR icon. Once it's open, you may get a pop-up that says your WinRAR trial has ended. Just close that pop-up and you're good to go. Inside the zipped file, you will find a folder with the same name as your game folder. Simply open it, and you will see another folder inside called Plugins. If you haven't watched Wolf's LSPDFR install tutorial video, then a card will appear at the top of your screen, encouraging you to go watch that first before continuing. But if you've already done that, then feel free to continue watching. Take that Plugins folder and simply drag and drop it into your main game directory. And that's it! You just installed Trunk Control. And you will do this for the rest of the files in this video. Pretty easy, now that I've done it myself. I will give the reins back to the Wolfster. Take care, everyone.
All right, so I think he explained that pretty good, if I do say so myself. But he installed Trunk Control for you guys. Now I'm gonna go down the list and I'm gonna install these other 3 plugins with you. So license plate randomizer. This one's different because it doesn't have the folder format, but it's the same concept. You go into your GTA 5 main game directory, go to plugins, and then right here in this first little plugin window, you just drag and drop this into there. And that one's done. That one's been installed. Seatbelt. So you go open up this files one. And then all of these actually need to be put into in the main game directory. So take all these, drag and drop them. And then when you get a file that says, like to replace it, especially if it says Rage Native UI, compare the info for the files, and then always choose the one that you installed previously. As the guy mentioned, if you haven't watched my other video on how to install LSPDFR, definitely go watch that one first and then come back to this one, because this Rage Native UI file, we've already installed in the LSPDFR install video. Continue. All right, now that one is done. And you can see by going back up to the plugins section, and you see seatbelt media right here, and then seatbelt NINDLL. All right, and then lastly, we have traffic suite, which this format is actually in the way that we need it to be. So we just take this plugin folder, drag and drop. And it is right here. You can go into any of these INI files and change anything you want from them. This is where you go to get the keys, and yeah, basically what you can do with all these. So that was it for this video. It was a little bit shorter than usual.
Wait, before you end your video, I would like to say something. If you guys aren't subscribed to the Wolfster's channel, or you find something on his channel you like, then consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon so you never miss an upload from him. Also, be sure to leave a like if you found the video enjoyable or helpful in any way. I hope I made it a little more enjoyable. And lastly, feel free to leave a comment if you need any help installing these files, or if you have a specific video you would like to see. That's all from me. Bye now.
Well, I most definitely appreciate that. You guys heard him. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you liked it, or if you found anything in it helpful, and give it a like. It helps me out by giving some engagement to YouTube's algorithm and all that, to kind of push my videos out there. And be sure to leave a comment as well, letting me know what kind of videos you want me to make. But with that being said, like I said, it was a short tutorial, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope it helped you out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.